And so Virginia has, with a few other states, come up with a pathway where non-violent felons can sort of vote. And I guess this is the classic situation to be able to vote. And they make clear that the non-violent felons. Now, I know there's a move, even the congresswoman from Oakland, California here, she is working hard on helping felons and so on. And I think from a compassionate heart, she's working. But, LA has realized one thing. LA discovered that criminals are mentally ill. It doesn't mean they're raving lunatics, but they don't think straight, and probably that's mental illness. They think that they could rob the bank and get away with it. They think they could snatch somebody's stuff on the road and get away with it. They think they could write some bogus checks and get away with it. I mean, you got to be dumb to think like that. I mean, you could work at McDonald's flipping burgers for $5 and be a millionaire. You could buy stocks in the company. You could buy a company, one of the outlets eventually. Not everybody could do it, but there are people who have done it. And on similar situations, pick up bottles and cans, and then one day, you'll be able to maybe own a recycling place, or while doing a menial task, go to college, get a degree, and move on up. And so, with these felons, they seem to take it a little higher. They want to use some significant violence. I used to go to a drop-in center and see fellows on the wall plugging in their little monitoring thing on the foot. They have to stay visible. I remember as a child there was a comic series called Steel Claw. And this guy put his hand in the electrical outlet. He got coming invisible, and you just seen the steel claw going down the steps. My friend like that stupid stuff, So what they're doing is that they're charging up their stuff so they could be seen. Because if they only fall off the radar, government will send out the SWAT team looking for them, because some of them are so dangerous they can't even afford them to be off that radar, off the the network, not being seen on the monitoring screen for a little bit, because they don't know what mischief they might be up to. Some of them have done some real ugly things. I recall down the road here, one who goes on the wall and charges his stuff. A guy was using something and touched him. He said, "Don't touch me with that thing, bro." And he was getting a rage. I said, "Well, they're going to take him back to jail today, because he would beat that guy so bad, because he's mentally ill, he's ignorant, he's strong, he might kill him, and so on." So, yes, I believe that humans should be redeemed, but there's certain limited, all right? Now, to make it clear that violent felons. And some people, I agree with. I heard a radio show, KPFK, FA 94.1. They were saying that you don't have to say about your background and your felonies and the early stages of a job application, but if you're hired, then they're going to pursue stuff like that. I don't know. I didn't see what's the point, because if a guy's a dangerous felon, he's just wasting his time, because he can go and check and then discover and say, "Oh, sorry, sir, we can't hire you." After you almost maybe should be hired. I don't know what kind of job that would be anyway, but sometimes you find that an accountant might go on and drink something, smoke something, do something real violent and ugly. You got a big serious felony and so on. And so you might hire one of these guys, and the slightest thing my customers say something that they don't want to hear, or something go wrong, and they'll beat your clients so bad, it's like you gotta get a shovel, a wheelbarrow to pick them up and put them in the ambulance and take them to hope they could put them down. Well, of course, with $1 million surgery, they should be able to come back, So, it's important. Now, on the other hand, if the guy might have been set up and he's a decent person and he's calm and nice and very helpful and intelligent, so I could see, no problem. But you got to be so careful with these felons, man. They flip. They don't take the medication or whatever. They flip so bad. And America is a place of second chances, as somebody has said. And some idiots from overseas just come over here, and man, they just get some big degrees, and then they go back home, people run them out of town because people know they're idiots. But maybe in America they could, play the game over here. And so people got serious problems. They're on medication. They're going to university. They're doing a doctorate. They find that they can't really function if they don't take the medication. And some people just cruising by. One night they get angry and they come and shoot up the school, So, we have to temper this. Is there something that we could help people with to prevent them becoming significant violent felons? I'll say yes, if we could help them not be evil. because some of them might have a mental problem, and then this evil takes it to the level, and they behave real ugly. Shoot up the place, or bust somebody with a baseball bat, or threaten somebody serious, rape somebody, kidnap somebody. They do some real ugly stuff. So unless we could do that, help them to really seriously and significantly get whole. While some people just gonna have to maybe stay with the felony because it doesn't matter whether they're on or not, they're just going out and doing ugly stuff. I recall I'm in LA, and this guy who I felt was FBI, he says, "Man, I have a check for you. I want you to go and cash in the bank." "You know my name, sir. I just gone to LA. You know my name? Oh, you could have my name on a check. You don't know my name. And do you have a business?" Like, we get his check, you know what I mean? So the next one say, they're saying, "Man, you stupid man. If that fella had my name on that check, it was on, I would go and cash it." So let put your name on it. By the way, how many felonies you have? So he has like 5. So he wants to keep on going on having more felonies, you know what I mean? So, hey, Virginia, good luck.